I'd like to go long on two stocks today, starting with LIC Housing. It's seen a good up move yesterday, and this up move should sustain itself, and perhaps we could see LIC climb to levels closer to 187. I would have a stop on LIC at around levels below 169 or so. So LIC looks to be okay. The second stock that looks good to me is Reliance. Reliance has found some support closer to the levels of 810, and maybe by FNO expiry we should be able to see a climb to levels closer to 850. So for today I would like to bank on LIC Housing and Reliance. Nifty futures is a bit odd trading today. If it opens up with a gap, then I don't think it's closing beyond 5550 futures. So that's the place I would like to put a stop and trade short side. And maybe on the downside, we could see levels closer to 5400 or maybe 5420. But if it opens sideways, it's difficult to trade Nifty today. I'll be slightly cautious on trading Nifty futures.
Where individual stock trading ideas are concerned, I would want to short Bata in the cash segment at 832 levels. Holding these short positions so initiated with a stop loss at 841, expecting to book profits at 821 or end of the session, whichever comes first. My second trade would be a buy on BPCL, Bharat Petroleum, at 302 levels in the cash segment, holding these long positions with a stop loss at 298, expecting to book profits at 308 or end of the session, whichever comes first. In the futures space, I would want to buy August futures of Kane at 316, holding these long positions with a stop loss at 313, expecting to book profits at 322 or end of the session, whichever comes first.
Well, I have recommendations on the buy side. I would take a stock specific call. I have a buy in BHEL, I have a buy in CMC. Can I talk of the levels?
Absolutely.
I have a buy in BHEL which is showing good traction over the last almost a week plus. A buy in BHEL with a stop loss of 118, target of 132. In spite of the SGX Nifty being down 40-45 points, I would still use it to buy in case of a correction. I would use this correction to buy a CMC in the range of 1315 to 1300, stop loss of 1274, target of 1392. And in the FNO space now, I would wait and watch how much gap down it opens. But I have a sell in Axis Bank August futures, stop loss of 951, target of 900.
Well, Nifty for the day needs to stay above 5486, resistance at 5518 and 5560, support at 5444 and 5412. Bank Nifty needs to stay above 9417 and CNX IT above 7966. BTST from yesterday, Lupin was a buy with a stop of 755, target of 805. Sun Pharma was a buy with a stop of 510, target of 542. And Dabur was a buy with a stop of 152, target of 167. Now, pharmas did extremely well yesterday, and some of the off-center pharmas also did well. So AstraZeneca is a buy with a stop of 825, target of 870. Elder Pharma is a buy with a stop of 317, target of 360. Amtech Auto is a buy with a stop of 62, target of 87. Mahindra & Mahindra Financial is a buy with a stop of 227, target of 250. Yes Bank is a sell with a stop of 268, target of 250. And Axis Bank is a sell with a stop of 950, target of 900.
I've got a mix of buy and sell calls today. The first one is a sell on Adani Enterprises, which I suggest selling with a stop at 161.5 for targets of around 145. Aurobindo Pharma is a buy, but a conditional buy in the sense that the breakout happens above 185. So buy above 185, keep a stop below 180, look for targets of around 195. Bata is a sell with a stop at 851.5 for targets of around 785. Kane India is a buy with a stop at 312 for targets of around 335. And finally a buy on Hero MotoCorp, which rebounded very strongly in the last couple of sessions, can now be bought with a stop at 1904 for targets of around 2025.